hello and good morning because it's morning right now. It is Wednesday 22nd of June 2022 and it's Pride. Pride officially started on Saturday the 18th, but so far I haven't really done anything. I went to a queer history comic thing, but that was at Oslo Comic Expo, which wasn't really a part of Pride. And it's also queer culture year in Norway this year, so there are a lot of queer things happening around the country, especially here in Oslo. Today I'm actually going to a meetup for Visible, which Visible is a group for pan, bi and other M-spec people. So that will be in Pride Park. Pride Park officially opens today at 3 o'clock I think, but I have to go to work first. But it's Pride! And here's a reminder to like the video, subscribe to the channel and press that little bell icon so that you don't miss out on any videos. Today. That is not really a big news item, but I actually bought this book in Pride Park. They had a stand where they sold the book, and this is a collection of short stories and other stories. It's called Et helt vanlig liv, and it's written by a author colloquium, is that what you call it in English? Not sure. Oh, my hair is all over the place. Anyway, so this is a queer book by Norwegian authors. The title in English would be A Totally Normal Life or A Common Life or something like that. I am looking forward to reading it. I will actually start now.
langs den harde kjernen om og om og om igjen. For nesten umerkelig endre strukturen på det som en gang var. Rive alt i stykker og legge det i grus.
Really good day at Pride yesterday. It was lovely. I met up with the Visible group that I'm in, which is a group for bi plus people. So I'm pansexual and panromantic, as I've said in previous videos, and it's such a nice group of people. And yesterday we had a book chat at a cafe, and we sat there and just talked about books, especially books with bi and pan rep. It was so nice. I also hang out with friends. I went to Pride Park. I also went to a book event for the book that I'm currently reading, and I got my book signed, which was lovely. And now it's still morning. I have booked an appointment for a massage at 12. So I'll do that, and before that I'm still in my pajamas, and before that I just want to sit on the balcony. It's not very warm yet, but I still want to sit here on the balcony and drink coffee and read my book and just have a quiet morning because it's so lovely. Today is Saturday, and it was to be Pride Saturday with the Pride Parade and a lot of going on, big celebration. This year it is exactly 50 years since they removed the law that said that sex between two men is illegal. That was removed exactly 50 years ago. So this year Pride was supposed to be something special. I don't know if you heard, but last night there was a shooting episode, a terror action probably, at a gay bar here in Oslo. So all Pride events has been cancelled. This morning I have been checking up on people I know. Most are okay. I know about people from my Visible group that ran for their lives. There has been tears shed this morning, and I am also going to meet up with a friend in town and probably put some flowers down. I don't know, I'll see what I'll do. Yeah, so today is not going to be as I had hoped at all. I'm very upset, I'm very sad, I'm very shocked, and yeah. Pride is so important. Pride is so important. The idea behind this video was supposed to be being a queer YouTuber and how it's like to be a queer YouTuber, and it's a collab with Jessin King. I will link to her channel below. She will release a video on the same theme. And I have a very small channel. I do read a lot of queer books. I talk about queer books, but not always. But I'm not sure if I can notice that I'm a queer YouTuber. I'm not sure how that kind of affects my audience. I don't know if it has anything to say. What I've noticed is that I have had videos with queer content that has gotten dislikes for probably just because they're queer, I guess. That doesn't really happen anymore after they removed the dislikes. You can't really see anymore whether a video gets a dislike. I guess it's not that noticeable, I guess. I still think it's very, very important to make queer content, and the events of this weekend really just like emphasizes how important it is to have queer content, queer YouTubers being visible. I am very, very affected. I did go to the city center today. I was mainly to meet up with a couple of friends to like show like support, sort of. I went to lay down flowers at the place where the shooting took place, and there ended up being a sort of spontaneous small pride parade. I'm very grateful for actually being there and taking part in that small pride parade, and I have included some footage from that here. And yeah, the fight goes on. It's not getting any less important. Pride is super important, even here in Norway. I was supposed to read more. My plan was to read more and film and hopefully finish a book. I've been reading 2 books, or I'm still reading more than 2 books, but there's like 2 books that I'm focusing on, and it's the Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, which has a gay relationship, I guess. And then I am reading this book of Norwegian short stories. They're all queer, and I'm really enjoying it. I don't have all that much left. I am using my rainbow bookmark for this book, and really enjoying both books. They're both queer, and I have been focusing on reading queer books in June, and I will continue reading more queer books because it's important. Representation matters. It's important to see yourself in books. It's important to see people like yourself and know that you're not alone. And that's how I'm going to end this video, and on a not very happy note, I will see you in my next. Bye.